We're talking about Venus energy to each and every one of you guys. Salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in the Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Mystic, and IJs. If this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. What's up there, Tree Rhonda Aries in the house? What's up, Monique Fofofo? Cancer. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys, and salutations to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much. Greetings to you as well, Quest Dreams. I want to share on my platform. I'm here for melanated people. I'm here to teach you how to utilize universal laws. I'm not in here on this platform to get popular. I'm not here to do a song and dance. I teach real magic. I share information that has been tried, proven, and tested. And I personally believe that every man and every woman has a right to live her or his life however they so choose. What's up, my love, my Taurus in the house? Mama Susan, Gemini in the house. At no time do I seek to change minds. If somebody is vibrating on a certain frequency and they want certain things for their life, then they're going to take the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding, or any other suggestions or any services, and they're going to apply it. I've taught and shared many things that a lot of other people either don't know or wouldn't tell you, not even for pay. Because I want to give melanated people an opportunity to live a better reality if they so choose. In that responsibility of choice, your reality for whatever it is, I'm also going to take the approach, you deserve the reality you live in. Because I know the information that I'm sharing, that is universal, it's applicable, and if you want to do better in your personal life, a lot of the things that I share, you don't have to be rich. You have to be consistent and dedicated to your energy and to your path. What's up, Ryan, my Libra in the house? I'm going to share some stuff today. And allowing you to understand my magnetic energy, my frequency, and my vibration. I'm wearing mango. This is why we do spells with mangoes, because it manifests love and prosperity. If you have an Oshun, offering her 5 mangoes, and your love life should be good if you connect it. Let me say this. I'm going to share this scripture. My subject is, don't waste my time and my energy. And I'm going to be coming from Luke, the 15th chapter, verse 13. I've been doing magic since I was a child. I'm 52 years old. I'm at a place in my life, I don't want to waste your time and your energy, and I don't want you wasting mine. For for some unknown reason, people think because I have a love for them that I won't drop you. I'm getting to the point in my life, not even for money. I don't want my legacy to be wasted on fools. And some people, especially in my church, you're being a willing fool, a willing idiot. Because you think it's my responsibility as the apostle and pastor to rescue you out of your bullshit, that you're willingly walking in with your eyes open. Your ears are open. Counsel, good counsel has been given. And you're willfully going into a situation. The Bible calls it tempting God. I'm protected, so I'm going to walk out in front of an 18-wheeler. I'm protected, so like Yahshua said, Lucifer told Yahshua, you the Son of God, cast yourself over this mountain. For it is written, you should not dash your feet against a stone. Some of you guys are tempting ego, tempting spirit, tempting vessels. And you think that your ancestors won't let your ass be clobbered. This mentality is toxic and is poisonous, not only to the ATRs, but the relationship that you so desperately need. I don't believe in burning bridges. But I'm also not going to fall through a broken bridge to get to the other side. I'll find another way. What's up, Demetrius? Gemini in the house. This grown people stuff. This is stuff that you're going to mature in your own energy and frequency. Even though I'm going to be discussing certain things, I want you all to know how your end going to be. Your reality is going to be when you choose to waste energy and frequency and time. Luke the 15th chapter, verse 13. It said, and many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey in a faraway country. And there wasted. What's up, my jelly sweets, my Gemini? There he wasted. He went up. You know how black people like to go out of town. They want to go somewhere they think that nobody knows them. I went out of town because my whole family was messing with so many people. I didn't want to go behind them. See, you don't know the reason why I may surface out there, because I'm Horish. And when you got a plethora of Horish people in your family, they got money, they can touch a lot of territory. And my father was a Rolling Stone. So it's very hard out here for a pimp when you trying to touch something that ain't been touched by your own blood. But I digress. It said, there he wasted his substance with riotous living. Which riotous means to characterize by wild and uncontrolled behavior. Let me explain something, y'all. To get where I have gotten spiritually, to get through the stuff that I have gotten spiritually, the information that I share on this platform for melanated people, that's providing, if you ever support me, work with me, my intention is to give out truthful and honest information. But at 52 years old and moving forward, I want to see my time that I share with y'all be valued. I want to see my energy being prospered upon. I don't burn candles for the sake of money. And I'm going to explain why. Because that candle that I burn for you, or candles I burn for you, that energy comes from me. It comes from my ancestors. It comes from my blood. When I was younger in this thing, I was all about the M-O-N-E-Y. As you get older and you start realizing what life is about, I knew that I didn't want to spend my life helping people get out of jail that belong in jail. I didn't want to spend my life doing content, because I do real manifestation. Healing people that will go right back to the same behavior. Many of you guys are not into this life for real. So therefore, you're not getting the enlightenments. You're not getting the revelations. You're not getting the proper seeds. Because in order for you to grow, you're going to have to apply the principles. And when you apply the principles, you're going to start wising up. You're going to start maturing. This is why I say energy don't lie. Magnetism, how we manifest things, how we protect ourselves. You're going to get tired of having to protect yourself from the same people you're trying to help. You're going to get to a point in your life that you're going to get tired of giving advice to people that are not listening. See, this is for those that graduate in their maturity, because age ain't got nothing to do with it. As you become more enlightened and you understand African traditional religion and where that energy actually comes from, and whether you're in Palo or Congo, or whether you're doing Opio or just a woman that believes in prayer, that energy, Ache, still comes from you. And at some point, you're going to get tired of being drained. And being drained to the point that you don't see no fruit for your labor. Some of you right now are talking about opening your third eye. Because you have absolutely no understanding what your pineal gland. If you activate certain things in your pineal gland, let me explain that. That energy comes from your brain. Ebasa. When you're doing readings and you're discerning, it comes from your nervous system. Every aspect of your temple is being operated. And after a while, why are you going to drain yourself? Why are you going to use your energy to give a reading that they're not going to follow an instruction? You're going to start understanding that anything that you're doing in this life, drawing in this life, manifesting in this life, this is when you're going to start realizing, why should I drain my beauty to make your life better when you're going to make it ugly again? I'm going to say that again. Why should I drain my beauty that I freely share for somebody? Once I make it beautiful for you, you're going to turn around with your behavior and make it all ugly. You're going to turn that blessing into a curse. You're going to turn that opportunity into a bridge that you will never cross again. When people don't mature in their behavior and they don't understand how magic works, and the people and the elders are not explaining where that ache, that energy, that enlightenment is coming from, where that magnetism is coming from. I tell people, I don't know why people believe this, but I don't. I don't love you more than I love myself. If I cut my mother off, and I love my mother. If I don't hang around my siblings, and I love them on my daddy's side and my mama's side. But I love me too. Why do people in my church think that I love them so much that I'm going to allow you to use my energy, my ache, for people that don't like me, for people that don't honor me? It's asinine. When y'all get where I am or anywhere in the vicinity, you're going to start understanding that people have no problem having no self-control. Let me tell y'all something. This is why some of you all, not all of you, gonna always blame the spell or the conjure or the prayer for not working. Because your behavior and how you deal with energy and your mindset is going to cause you to mess up whatever somebody bless you with. And that's including God. That's including Divine Mother. That's including Divine Father. It doesn't matter if it's Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria. Your behavior, and you don't have no control. You don't think discipline applies when it comes to conjure and manifestation. You know how many times at 52 that I have seen melanated people that I bless, and they go leave me and lose everything. They don't have anything to show for that blessing because they didn't know what it took to manifest that blessing, and they allow other people and things to drain that energy of whatever blessing. I had one of my members, I used to bless her hands for money. She left, got involved with the Jamaican man, because they always end up coming back and telling me. And she said he would scratch the center of her hand. It never dawned on her, Apostle Ely blessed my hand. Why is this man scratching in my hand? And she said he ended up being able to fix up his house right off of her. So he wasn't having sex with her because he wanted to have sex with her. He saw it's bad when other people recognize spirits. I've had Haitian people walk in my church and give an offering, but count their money in my doorway because they recognize the spirits that were in my ministry. I've been doing this so long. I have multiple stories that I can tell you how you're being an ass. Every time you get blessed, people pull off. They won't come to Apostle Ely, but they're going to get blessed through you and that energy that I'm sharing with you. When you got your memberships, you need to value that. There's energies following you because of your investment. And if you don't have no wisdom, if you don't have no understanding, you can get drained. And your spirits get drained. And for what? Because you don't have no self-control. You want attention so bad. You want love so bad. You want accommodations so bad. You want resources so bad. To the most important thing that you got here on this earth plane is your energy. And when you drain your battery, how many times I don't look at people let somebody drain their battery, and when your battery get drained, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna wait on you to die, and then you want the person that charged your battery to feel sorry for you. But you went out over here to enjoy the blessings of the Lord that made you richer and added you no sorrow. But you couldn't stop. God did not add sorrow to you. You're going to go out there with your behavior and bring sorrow in your life. I mean, you do it each and every time. Some of y'all with me, you on your last leg. I watch you over and over call yourself using me. I don't know how much of a seer you think I am. It's nobody. If I can read people that give me a fictitious name that I have never met, and I read their energy, why the fuck you think I don't know what you doing? How do you think that I don't know that you're lying to me? And out of all the pastors and apostles, I'm the one you can be the most real with. I accept people for who they are. I don't go around judging people. And you still find a way and a reason to lie to me. No, you lie to the motherfuckers out there. Are we clear? No, you lie to them ones that don't give a damn about you. But you don't lie to me. You don't waste my energy trying to help people that ain't got it for me. And they ain't got it for you. But for attention, to be looked up to, because we giving out our energy. Trust me, we getting something out of this. We getting something out of when we compromise our own energy and we compromise the energy of the people that God placed in our life. God is inexhaustible. I'm not. God is omnipotent. I'm not. I'm getting older. I'm tired of you doing the same bullshit. Even when I think you done learned your lesson, soon as God bless you again, people that follow me, they know I can manifest. I can bring stuff to pass. I do it for so many people. Economically, I'm not the person to fuck over. And with all the knowledge and wisdom that I share should show you that if he's sharing all this, what he ain't sharing. Because no master teach everything he know or she know. Nobody does it. And Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, nobody does it. It's unwise. I'm going to say it again. I have not taught my children all I know. It's unwise. My mother and grandmother never taught me all they know because that's unwise. Even the people that love you and want to see you succeed are never going to share with you everything they know. It's unwise. It's understanding that it's sober-minded, because if you decide to do or come against me one day, I got something for your ass. My spiritual dad was that way. Everybody's there. It's nothing personal against you. It's universal. It's nothing personal against you. I used to hear Minister Mario ask his mama for certain recipes, and she said, I share only so much. And she started laughing. Because nobody is going to help you outdo them. You're going to outdo them, but you're going to outdo it on your own. I'm going to say that again. Nobody in their right mind is going to help you outdo them in what they do. Now, I don't mind sharing all this, but I'm not going to share my bloodline secrets. And that'll make me a fool. And you too. Because if the spirit want me to know something about your bloodline, they'll reveal it. Every ancestor don't work well with everybody. Because if that spirit or that ancestor that's following you don't trust the person, they're not going to show them nothing. That I say it all the time. Energy don't lie. Conjure don't lie. I like to trust stuff that has been tried and tested. And if you, sir or ma'am, intermediate, advanced, or beginner, or onlooker, thinking your behavior, your unchecked behavior, is not going to affect your outcomes, not going to affect how much of your blessing you're able to enjoy, let me break it down to you like this. Before I can see anything about you, my spirits had to see to reveal it to me. I'm going to say that again. Before I can speak anything to you about what is to come in your life, I have to hear that from a source. So before I ever get the message, before I ever get the picture, the vision, they already see. So when you fooling with somebody that is a spiritualist, I'm going to take you to the Bible. Peter said to Ananias and Sapphira, you're not lying to me as you suppose. You think you lying to me, the Apostle Peter, but you're lying to the Holy Ghost. This power that oversees me and allows me to manifest what we know, they already know. And they already got something for your ass. That's why people can't prosper with the stuff when they think they're using somebody. You don't have to be a spirit. If you are there for somebody and your energy is helping somebody, when you leave or your spirits get tired of them, they ain't gonna move for you no more. I done talk, and Sister Tree attest to this. I have always told people, God don't fatten no frog for no snake. And when you have a mentality and you know that that's a snake in your life, and you think God is going to bless you, when you look up what you could have benefited 80%, you only get 40. I'm going to say it again. I don't care if you do root work, conjure work, prayer work, initiated, non-initiated. Your ancestors are not going to make sure you get all you have. The Father did not give the prodigal son all that he had. He gave him his inheritance. But there are many mansions in my Father's house. And so when he went down and squandered and everything, he decided, he said, you know what? The servants in my Father's house living better than this. I don't even want to go back as a son. Some of y'all don't even have the mentality and say, humble yourself because you know you're fucked up. You come in there walking like you ain't did nothing. You wonder why certain things are not coming to you. Not that it's bad for you. You're going to mistreat it. You're going to mishandle it. You're going to waste it. And what deity, what goddess, what higher power wants to see their energy that they're bestowing upon you, that they're shining upon you, just wasted because of unchecked behavior? God got on Moses and kept him out of the promised land because he told him to speak to the mountain. Speak to the rock. Moses got mad with them niggas. Don't end up disobeying your Aguns, your ancestors, because of niggas. I'm talking about the same melanated people you trying to help will cause you to get so mad to you disobeying what you were told. I'm trying to show. I'm trying to. He turned around and smoked that rock. God don't care about who you mad with. All he care about or she care about is your obedience. So you can not check your attitude because of niggas. Because niggas gonna be niggas. But that's why he made you the leader. That's why he made you the head and not the tail. That's because he gave you the seed to sow and not them. Some of y'all gonna sit around on the opportunity of a lifetime to be in the ambiance of this type of anointing. And you're gonna squander your opportunity. And you're not gonna find this type of energy. I don't care if I say the candles $200 for donation. You can't create my work because you don't have my energy. And I'm 52 years old and proceeding forth. I want to see you make full use of my knowledge, my wisdom, my understanding, my energy. To see you unproductive. And my life is a productive life. You don't have to practice my dark arts. You don't have to see like I see. You don't have to experience what I experience. But the foundation that I teach, you need to have basic common sense. And to all my hoes, because this is my power day. To my hoes. Since when I've ever taught, I ain't trying to pimp nobody. I got pimps in my family, they had whore houses. So I respect the game. But I ain't trying to pimp. It's in my blood. I recognize game. I don't understand how you gonna cipher in somebody's life. Sift in somebody's life. And you ain't got nothing to show for it. You're doing this wrong. It's simply because you think other people are responsible for your fuck ups, for your choices. Nobody's telling you who to love. Nobody telling you who to like. Nobody telling you anything. What they are saying, if you're gonna make this choice, then you be woman or man enough. Sir, you can suck all the dicks you want. Ma'am, you can lick all the pussy you want. Nobody's upset with that. What people, you're letting that person drain you, and then you come to me when I ain't had none of the fun and want me to fill you up. You want the man that land dick to you to tear your self-esteem down, and then you want me to uplift your self-esteem. That's not fair to me, because I'm not benefiting off of the self-esteem you got after I lifted your self-esteem. When my sister was going through in her relationship, I didn't step in until she was ready. And when she was ready, I asked her, I said, you want to go down out of town with me and Mr. Mario? She said, yeah, I ain't got nothing to do. When I built her up, she ain't let that nigga pull her down. He got her down in the dump, but she valued being in the dumps. Because you will return every single time back to those dumps if you don't learn from, I don't ever want to be caught like this. no more. When you don't value your magnetic energy and your energy, electrical energy, and then you let people just drain you. When your battery can't charge anymore, they're going to find somebody. May not be better than you, may be better than you. Parasite and parasitic behavior, that's all they're going to do. Make your life worth living. Choose the energy you entertain. Make sure that you're not wasting somebody's time that they can't get back and their energy. We too grown for that. It's enough going out here in society that drains your energy without somebody inside of your camp, inside of your house, inside of your business draining you too. A lot of these mothers are dying before time because the children, they allowed the children to drain them till they don't have enough chi, prana for themselves. And when they cross over, you still, as the ancestors, you still trying to drain them. And you ain't going to do a bit more better by your decisions after they cross over than you were doing when they were here. You a poor excuse for an example of the amount of energy that has been poured into you. That's how you need to look at your life. Based off all that has been given to me, poured into me, what have I done with it? Every opportunity is energy. Every blessing is energy. Every form of information, knowledge, wisdom, understanding is energy, frequency, and vibration. What have I done? I tell people all the time, it's too much that been poured into me to let your ass walk over me. It's just that simple with me. It's too many people thought enough of my battery to share their ache, whatever that may be, for you to come here. And then in my relationship, you gonna try to show out on me on my home front where I learned what I learned? Oh, hell no. When you lose on your home team, that ain't good, y'all. Demetri said, I got a client just like that. I had this conversation with them a couple of days ago. You're always on point. You know what? When you are following your destiny, people that value their ache, their purpose, this resonates with. When you the one wasting people time and wasting people energy, whoop, whoop. It happens to my Padrino. He young, he 30 years old. But it's gonna come a point in his life, he gonna get tired of being drained. And for nothing. And people keep coming in, filling up, going out, and enjoying themselves with other people. Eventually, if you really got it, you're gonna get tired of that. I'm 52 years old. I've been tired of it. I've been making changes in my life, and I'm doing it on my platform. If you think that money drives me, you're sadly mistaken. You could not pay me enough money to drain me, and then down the road, it's nothing to show for it. I'm not gonna help your daddy get out of jail for him to go right back. Go, it's other spiritually that need to prove themselves. Go ahead. My energy, if you in jail and you gonna come out and or you been incarcerated because you were making an impact out here in the community, oh yeah, I'm gonna help your ass get out of jail. If you gonna contribute, let me tell you something. I'm being real. I do not like my sister's husband or ex-husband now. I don't like him, but I respect him. And if something was to happen to him, because I don't want nothing to happen because he good at his kids. You understand? You got to give people a value. I'm somebody on my sister's side. But I don't want my sister to have to raise her kids by herself. Even though they not together. See, you got to have somebody smart and wise. You can have your feelings all day long. But I need my child to get, my nieces and nephews, or to get whatever God got for them. Whatever energy the grandma gonna give on the daddy side, I want that. Or whatever experience, because they're gonna need all that energy out here in these woods, in this wild, wild west. They're gonna need that affirmation. But when you waste energy, you don't value that energy. I'm more appreciative of what everybody gave me now than I could be when I was younger. Because I didn't understand it. I was giving away what they were giving me. I already know where you are, but you too old for that shit now. When I did all of that stuff and buying people and doing because I was trained that, but eventually I caught on, you're using me. My mother used to whoop my ass because she said I was gullible. I even preached a sermon, Sucker for a Sad Story. But I learned. And I'm not, and my mom told me this. She said, if you could help them, that means you don't need no help. When you out here reaching out and using that energy and that blessing to help other people, then the message I'm gonna get is I don't need to help you no more. Because if you in a position to help people like that, thank you, Demetrius, Ryan. He said that's extraterrestrial facts right there. Well, I'm gonna help you and give you extra in your packet and share stuff that I didn't have to share if you gonna help people that's hurting you, that's draining you. They ain't ready. Just like you weren't ready. That's called tough love. A lot of the problems that you having, you're gonna always have. Because when people refuse to change, you think somebody else gonna be there for you to bail you out. This is why I am still at Crossroads, because I need my blessing from you right now. Ain't nothing wrong with standing still. If it's good, love, if standing still is good and healthy for you, you doing right by you. Huh? Even if you standing still and you looking to the left and the right, but you ain't moved. If it's your inner compass will guide you. If you look at me and you ever had conversation with, I don't push nobody into nothing. You gonna know when you ready. You gonna know when you can commit to this task. When I tell you a lot of y'all put too many irons in the fire, that ain't fair to your body. That ain't fair to anything that has to do with you. When you don't have wisdom and you keep making bad decisions, ain't nobody gonna get hurt. When my mom was telling me what was gonna go down and I ain't want to listen, I done been in each one of those states that y'all in. I was so busy trying to prove her wrong, but ain't nobody get hurt in that but me. When I kept going back to my ex-wife, my mom said, you know what? This is the last time you're going to use this property and anything with this family. If she love you like that, have at it. And she had been telling me, only reason she coming over here is she see you prospering. That girl don't want you. I couldn't stand to hear my mother say, that girl don't, how she don't want me. Now I gotta get out here in life and find out she ain't like me like that. I'm gonna say it again. You got a right to find out the truth and the facts regarding what you believe. But I found out real quick, and if you think it's easy for my mother to let me go like that when she done invested what she did in me, see, a lot of y'all don't understand something. You don't understand about your parents, you don't understand about ancestors. Whoever deposited in you. The hardest thing for them is to let you go and learn your lesson. But they got to do it. Because you ain't going to come to your senses like the prodigal son until your ass hit the rock bottom. When my ass, and I got a shape, even at 52. When my black ass, my melanated ass, when those cheeks hit that asphalt, when the rubber hit the road, and I got my ass scared, my mama ain't tell me no more. My reality. See, some of y'all got to getting broken bones ain't enough. You done went through enough. You would think you done learned, but you ain't learned. You ain't learned. Maybe they're unchained. They acting right. A snake will act right to get what he want. He'll crawl up in a tree to get your eggs. Huh? Some of y'all looking for the snake down, crawling on the ground. A snake know how to maneuver, and he be sitting on top of your house. And he will wait because he got wisdom. The snakes in your life done learn your behavior. And they know you willing to share to have their company. And when that snake crawled in that baby room, after it stopped being able to get milk from out of the bottle, it proceeded to go down the baby's throat to get the rest of the milk. And the parents came in and saw the snake going down their baby's throat. You don't know how far a snake will go to get what they want. And you deserve to be choked, bitch. You deserve to be suffocated. Because you know better. And when your ass dead, I'm preaching funeral. And I'm telling the truth on you. There it lies a dumb bitch. Ain't no wrong with being a bitch, but be a smart bitch. Ain't no wrong with being a hoe, but be a smart hoe. Ain't no wrong with being a thief, but be a smart thief. Don't rob the poor with your dumb ass. You can be uneducated and still be wise. You don't need books to be wise. Because some of these bitches around here that can read books, they dumb as hell. And they don't want to hear it. They got money, but they dumb. Why you think Fantasia went back to school? Being dumb is not in your best interest when you got that kind of money and kind of access. Like I said, this channel for melanated people, if you want to grow up, you want to develop, I keep it real. And don't tell me how good your pussy is, because if it ain't yielding fruit, I don't want to hear about I got a debate with my son. I said, you've been living off my dick for years because somebody wanted my dick, my inches. You were being blessed. I said, I ain't got a French fry off your dick. I how I talk to my kids. Don't play with me. Cause Mr. Man, you ain't paid no rent, mortgage off your dick. So don't tell me how good you is. And I told Sister Tree, I said, listen here. They say how good I look, how fine I am. But I had to retire from UPS. Ain't nobody, in 30 years, ain't nobody so fit to bring my black ass off of that. Wait a minute. Do you have a kind of recommended for mental clarity? Absolutely. All you got to do is, which you want, the $50 candle, the $100 candle, you want me to power. You, a man like me, still got to live in reality. They'll section. They'll take you out to dinner. They give you a couple dollars. But to support your lifestyle, it's a no. And I don't know why some of y'all at y'all age, you ain't called on. It's a no. So you gotta get up and do it for your goddamn self. If you want me to take care of that love, just send the money and put mental clarity in there, and I'll fix it for you and like it. You have to invest in you. And I'm gonna use love as an example. Why would she use this energy and get her mind right, and then let somebody disturb it for free? You're gonna invest $100 in your mental health, and you're gonna let people come for free and disturb that peace? That's it. Why would Demetrius invest what he investing in his ancestor and let you drain his energy? I want wisdom. If I can't enjoy sex, then we ain't having it. Cause I'm not gonna be drained for free. All right, I gotta get on the road. God bless you. I love you, and I'll see you soon. I gotta get to Miami Cemetery.